My name is Bristow. I'm an ACMHC, a therapist here. Therapy, it's really digging into what is authentic to you. What do you know is your stuff? And what do you know is maybe outside programming that has influenced you to think a certain way, but could be challenged, and maybe you're not as bad as you think you are. And so it's about recognizing your ability to influence your own life, actions, path. Love Magic School Bus. Mrs. Frizzle is one of my favorite people. She always says, take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. When people do that, when they feel safe to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy with me, who is going to show up and be your cheerleader, and if things don't work out, I want to help pick you up. So when people feel that safety net, I think they're willing to take chances on new coping skills because they just feel loved and cared for. There are as many different kinds of therapy as there are people. Everyone brings their own spin to it, whether through life circumstances or personality. If you're getting into therapy and you're looking for where to start, just take a good look at yourself and say, what are the kinds of situations, who are the kinds of people that help me feel safe and uplifted? What are those qualities? Do they just listen? Do they challenge you? It could be anything. See if you can find a therapist with some of those similar qualities. I don't think they need to have everything, all the same experiences as you. I think they just need to connect to whatever way of reframing your experiences works for you. Everyone has experienced depression or anxiety, or even in rare cases hallucinations or losing control of your body or stuff that does come up. What I believe happens as we evolve is our brain naturally cuts out stuff we don't use anymore. It's called pruning. And it's because our brain has a lot to do, and so it likes to take shortcuts. And so when it cuts out stuff, if you already have a tendency to think of things through a lens of depression or anxiety or something else, it starts limiting your scope because you start favoring certain coping styles or coping patterns. And then your brain is more likely to use those again in the future. And so, depression is almost like a narrowing of an ability to think of anything outside of depression. So while everyone may experience those symptoms sometimes, it's the people who get diagnosed and have to live with this stuff where it's limited their scope so much that it's no longer helpful. I think a lot of people, because of the limiting effect of coping skills and thought patterns, they get trapped. They need something to bounce it off of, to say that doesn't sound like it's working for you anymore. Can we do something that'll be longer lasting or help you actually address what's going on, versus feeling compelled to just numb or check out.